gets worse than an old Chevy truck that almost caught on fire is an old Chevy truck that almost caught on fire filled with a bunch of firewood. So I got a little story for you guys. Still driving the old 83, and I had a little scare on my way back from picking up this load of firewood, and I want to share that with you guys. You know, as much as I love this truck, I need it for parts still, and on my way back from getting this load of firewood, I was just driving along. See, I got the dashboard all apart here. Pulled all the heater system out of it, and it's actually kind of cold today, so I'm kind of freezing my ass off. It's about in the low 40s, so no heat. And I'm driving along, and I start smelling this burning smell. I have the windows closed in here because I'm cold, so I figured it's got to be coming from this thing. And it's starting to smell like an electrical fire. It's getting stronger and stronger. I think maybe people are burning stuff outside. You know, it's colder outside, like I said. I got the, you can't see it right now, but I got the wood burner going. So I figured there's other people outside burning things, maybe burning some old leaves or some old firewood or whatever. The smell keeps getting stronger and stronger and stronger. I'm like, man, this has got to be this truck burning. I'm starting to look in my rearview mirror. I'm looking from under the hood. I'm looking at the gauges. Everything seems to be okay. And it's just smelling so strong to the point where I just pull off the road as fast as I can, throw it in park, and just start looking under the dashboard, and I see smoke coming from underneath the dashboard, you know, up through here, up on top here. I thought, you know, maybe the harness is burning, so I hear this crackling sound, like obviously like there's a fire, and I see smoke, and I just start freaking out, because that's the last thing I need, is this truck to burn on me when I need it for parts. And I find out that the cigarette lighter actually shorted out. I see the smoke coming from the wires back here, so I rip the ashtray down, all the change dumps that I've had in here, and the cigarette lighter housing is just smoking red hot. This entire housing is just red hot. So I just grab a hold of the wire and I just yank it off. And check out the connector right here. The connector's all melted. Connector's melted, and it got so hot that the knob melted as well. That goes on the end of the cigarette lighter. This cigarette lighter is actually never used. You can tell when these things are used because they're all full of ash and everything, and now the element's all black in there. So the cigarette lighter stuck in the on position. Usually, I mean, there's a fuse in line with this, and the fuse never blew, which I don't know why the fuse never blew. And so what was happening is this element was getting so hot that the heat was traveling through the wire into the harness and heating up the insulation and making the whole harness smoke. So that's the last thing I need, is this truck burning on me. You know, I could just picture this thing just lighting on fire with this entire bed full of firewood. Boy, that would have been a blaze. So I was able to rip the wire off the cigarette lighter. I was ready to pop the hood and yank the terminals off the battery because that would have stopped it. But yeah, that was it. So I just thought I'd share that quick story with you guys. The 83 was saved.